Senator John Whelan.
And I too want to add my commendation to the Minister for Education to express support for him in what really is a creative and bold move in his efforts and attempts, and I hope it does receive, as Senator Fergal Quinn says, broad-based support from the stakeholders within the education sector to radically reform the junior certificate. And while I take note of his comments, I'm not sure if a course or a subject in teaching Kerry people how to make money is actually necessary. But in good faith, other colleagues have made some excellent observations, Senator Coughlin here, on physical well-being. And I too would like to add that I would be asking the Minister when he comes here next week to include mental health and coping skills as part embedded into the curriculum properly. We have a situation where I think that we have a generation of young people who, for one reason or another, find themselves under extraordinary stress and strain, and it is manifesting itself in communities all over the country, unfortunately, in tragedy after tragedy wreaked upon families and friends on a daily and weekly basis. And so I think that it's not only important, it's in fact, we must prepare young people for life rather than just prepare them for exams. And I think mental health and coping skills should be part of the curriculum of the new junior cert cycle. And for what it's worth, I think while it's important that no one leaves school without being able to read and write, I think no one should leave school not knowing how to drive a car properly, how to swim, and how to perhaps prepare 3 basic meals. And I think these are the fundamental life skills that I think will give a good foundation to young people leaving. And Cathaoirleach, just one other small point. I know it's a matter that you, in good faith and with some conviction, have raised here repeatedly. I'd like to second the call from Senator Brian O'Donnell that we do call on the Minister for Transport to initiate an immediate investigation as to what has happened with the pilot training school in Waterford. The pilot cadets have been informed yesterday by the liquidator that they will not get a penny back from their 80,000 that they've invested in their own careers and their own education. But worse to that, and it seems that I don't want to impugn anyone's reputation here, so we want to give fair call to people, but it does seem mysterious that a new company has magically mushroomed overnight within hours of the previous company being put into liquidation. And we must know from the Irish Aviation Authority and the Minister for Transport, are any of the principals who are involved in the debacle of the Waterford school involved in the new training school? And are any of the investors the same people involved? And if it has any hand, act or part in the previous school, it should not get a licence to operate, because the injustice that has been wreaked upon these young pilot cadets is wrong, and anyone responsible should not be allowed to walk away from the wreckage and start up fresh the next day. Thank you very much, Cathaoirleach.